not a close follower of the car industry, then you may not be terribly familiar with SsangYong. In an age when Kia and Hyundai are leading the Korean car industry charge, SsangYong haven't really made much impact on the public consciousness. They sell cars in quite small numbers and, frankly, quite a lot of them haven't been very good. But it's hard for a car maker to keep making cars and not get better at it, and SsangYongs of late have been improving at a fairly dramatic rate. And this is the new one. The Korando is a mid-size SUV that wants to challenge the dominance of cars like the Kia Sportage and the Nissan Qashqai. So why would you look at this rather than one of those big sellers? Well, on paper, the Korando has a lot going for it. For a start, it's cheap. While the purchase price might not seem that far below those of rivals, it comes with a lot of equipment, so you get more for your money. You can have one with diesel or petrol power, and you can have one with 2- or 4-wheel drive, a manual or an automatic gearbox. It's got a whopping 7-year, 150,000-mile warranty, which is about as good as you're going to get from anyone, and it's got a lot of safety equipment as well. On the face of it then, it seems like a great deal of car for the money. Customers of this type of car value the interior very highly, so it's a good job that sitting in the Korando is a very nice experience. Build and material quality is very good, especially for the price, which at launch starts at less than £20,000. We're currently in the top spec Ultimate trim, which will probably be the big seller, and that starts at around £26,500. The Ultimate model gets this big 9-inch touchscreen infotainment system, which has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto and SatNav courtesy of TomTom. Other models get an 8-inch version. In the Ultimate Edition, you also get a 10.25-inch digital instrument panel in place of regular dials, which makes it look suitably cutting-edge and up-to-date. Space-wise, it's excellent. There's loads of room, both front and back for big adults, with loads of headroom and rear legroom. There's a big 551-litre boot, which is way bigger than the Qashqai or the Sportage, and even Peugeot's 3008, which has a pretty big boot itself. For now, you've got a choice of 2 engines in the Korando. The petrol is a 165 horsepower, 1.5 litre turbocharged affair and is expected to be the biggest seller, but we've not had a chance to drive it yet. What we have tried is the diesel. SsangYong has a strong following from those that like to tow stuff, and so the diesel one will appeal to them, as it has lots of low-down grunt, 4-wheel drive and the ability to pull a braked trailer load of up to 2,000 kilograms, which is quite a lot. The diesel is a 1.6 litre engine with 136 horsepower. That's not a huge amount of power and it won't progress at much more than a spirited amble, but it's more than enough to make satisfactory progress. Crucially, it feels like it could make the same kind of progress whether it's just you in the car or fully loaded and towing a caravan, with lots of strong low-down power. It's muscular, but it won't be rushed. The 6-speed automatic gearbox isn't quite as slick as some of the fancier, much more expensive hardware you'll get in rival SUVs, but it does the job perfectly well. With an eye on the future, SsangYong has promised a full electric version of the Korando by 2021, so watch this space. The Korando feels like it looks. You sit very high in the car with a commanding driving position, even with the seat on its lowest setting. The ride is impressively compliant and comfortable, with none of the stiffness that some rivals have brought in the name of sportiness. Seat, we're looking at you. Through the corners it feels heavy, and it is a heavy car compared to its rivals, and the steering isn't exactly the last word in sharpness. But it feels composed and solid and predictable and absolutely fine for bimbling along in comfort. This feels like the point in history where SsangYong is coming of age. The Korando is a well-equipped, spacious and reasonably priced SUV that drives pretty well and comes with a stonking great warranty. Sure, there are cars of this type that are better, but when you look at what you get for your money, I'm not sure there's much out there that gives you more car for your cash. Good job, SsangYong. Well done. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like, comment below, let us know what you think of the Korando and where SsangYong are going at the moment. If you want to see more videos like this, then hit that subscribe button and you can see all the stuff that we've got on the Autotrader YouTube channel. We've got tons of stuff to help you find your next car. If you want even more information on the Korando specifically, then check out our in-depth written review at autotrader.co.uk.